Greetings, beautiful guys and goddesses. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Today we're going to find out what spirit wants you to know, what's going on with you and your person, the situation, their current feelings, seeing how this, solar eclipse, full moon in Aries, how are they affecting your situation. Know that this is a collective read, so take what resonates, throw away what does not. Do not try to fit a situation that has not presented itself into your situation. You feel me? All right, so with today's energy that I'm picking up on, I feel like your person is still in the hanged man position. Still in the hanged man position. There's a lot of sadness surrounding this relationship is what I'm getting, and I feel like that's on both sides. One, because someone could be you, viewer. Someone is choosing to walk away from the situation simply because of the small offer that's been given. There's only been small offers on one end from one person, while the other person has been overextending offers and really doesn't see much in return, is what I'm picking up. Now, I do feel like your person that wasn't putting in much offers, they have realized that they was going through a lot of shit mentally, emotionally, dealing with their own issues that either you could have recently found out about or still are unaware of, because we do have the devil in reverse, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn or just have that in your chart or not. Either way, I feel like your person has realized the vices, the addictions, the things that they need to let go. It's like they've had an epiphany, like, oh shit, I am giving this type of energy off to other people. They are seeing this about me. I need to change that. So I do feel like there has been some type of progress in this relationship. It's like your energy, I feel like whoever I'm connecting with is a very strong empath, intuitive, psychic, healer. And it's something special about your energy that has realigned your person's energy. Now, are they coming towards you? It's possible, but this is that person, and this person is going to take time. If this is the same energy I've been picking up over the past few weeks, months, then this person, that Knight of Pentacles energy, 3 2s could be significant. It's going to take time for them to fully open up, but I do see progress. But again, I also feel like somebody is just ready to bounce. You feel me? Now we have, like I said, the Hangman Pisces energy, the Hermit Virgo energy. You have the Five of Cups, the Son of Cups, then the Universe. I feel like that's everybody's energy. We also have Runner. When I catch feelings, I run back, fall back, don't know what to expect. I'm working on my issues. Show off, floss money, flexing, ego, cheapskate, type with money. And then Father Figure, it has water signs, caring, compassionate, loving, empath, forgiving, psychic. I feel like that is, this is the masculine's energy that I'm picking up. This also could be yours, like I said earlier. I do feel like this is something that y'all share, actually. Y'all have a very strong bond and connection, a very psychic, telepathic connection. You guys are probably always reading each other's thoughts, finishing each other's sentences, sharing each other's energy. You've been through a lot of things that are very, very similar in your life. I sense a very heavy, strong past life connection. It could have been a karmic in the past life, and this time is y'all time to get it right. And I feel like the whoever is highly intuitive, more intuitive than the other individual, whoever that is, you know that. I feel like your person knows that deep down, but they're still fighting it. So again, I did say this was going to take some time. For those who are deciding to leave, which is like, I feel like this is a lot of you, I feel like you're now the runner, viewer, as opposed to your person was the runner. Or either you have shown that you're not willing to sit around and wait forever. It's like your person kind of wanted you to be in La La Land and like just sit and wait and not bring up any of the issues or the things that you've been noticing and seeing, and the lack of progress is what I'm getting. And you're no longer with that shit. You feel me? Somebody could have some money issues. I feel like somebody's definitely sitting in their ego or whatever, maybe on social media or maybe just in general. People think that they have it all together. They think that they are straight. So they could have been used to a lot of superficial individuals. And when I said that was 3 4s, So it's made your person really be big on ego as opposed to where they normally are at a soul level, which is very caring, compassionate, empathetic, and forgiving. I feel like that you haven't really received those type of emotions with this person. Even though you've been giving that out to them, you haven't received much in return. And it's not an excuse to accept that type of behavior, but I will say your person has been around fake ass people and individuals who have used them for many different things, and it's caused them to be in this egotistical, materialistic type of mindset to try to figure people out and figure out as much information as they possibly can about that person so they can, one, make a conscious decision. And really, I feel like they try to have you all figured out without giving much in return. Like, they're still a mystery to you. It's not much about them that you know about them. And I feel like you just over it, you tired. Because with the Five of Cups, there's been a lot of energy back and forth, and there's just been no progress. If this is that same situation, there could have been a third party that's come in the mix of things, which has definitely stunted the growth of this relationship. We have the Ten of Swords at the bottom as well, and then the Three of Cups in reverse, and then the Death card. So the third party situation, possibly even you, has pretty much walked away from this situation, or just that third party situation, whatever it was, has come to an end, or is starting to unravel. People are starting to see the true colors of the whole basis and foundation of whatever this third party situation is. And there's an ending that needs to happen or is about to happen, and it's a little painful. It's pretty painful with the Ten of Swords. Like, it's, when is it going to stop is what I'm hearing. But if this is the situation, it's like, is everyone taking accountability, and are you holding on to something that you got clear signs about to let go? Maybe that's why it's so painful. I don't know who that's for, but that's what's coming through with the Ten of Swords. Now we have the God of Wands at the bottom, and then the God of Swords in reverse. So you could be dealing with a narcissist or a person with narcissistic tendencies. They tend to, it's like, and then with this card, yeah, so I feel like it's like your person is really focused on themselves. You know, you could express your feelings and it doesn't really go anywhere. It's like they keep them on reserve. Like, okay, it's like an ego boost for them sometimes is what I'm getting. The whole run and chaser dynamic, it's like an ego boost for them because they have some serious inner trauma work to do and really love themselves. Yeah, that's the biggest thing I'm getting with these two cards. It's like they want to take action, but then like they've manifested you to come into your reality, and then now that you're here, they don't know how to express their feelings, or it just never comes out right, is what I'm getting. Like they're just not, they ain't taking no fucking action. They just sitting. They're just sitting and watching or whatever. And they want to do you right. You know, with the Justice card, could be dealing with the Libra, could be dealing with the Leo, Sag, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn. No. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. My bad, y'all. And then the Goddess of Cups, Pisces, Cancer energy. I feel like they actually do want to move forward and give you the love that you deserve because they are in love. And I feel like that's what this is. It's like a confusion. I think that's what it is. Your person is in love and they don't know how to really say it, is what I'm getting. They don't know how to say it because they're not for sure about the future. Your person could be someone who is all very calculating and attempts to control, or just they want everything to line up and be perfect before they push forward. Going into the unknown is new for them. Now your person could be feeling like that now. They're ready to step into the unknown. We do have the Universe card, which is all about trusting the unknown, trusting the universe, trusting your signs, your guides and stuff. However, that Hanged Man is still there. It's just like, I feel like your person had an epiphany, but with the Hermit as well, they still just chilling. They still chilling. They won't like push forward. Because in the masculine's energy, we have confused. And what does it say? What did I do wrong? I don't know what I did or how to fix it. But it's in reverse. So your person knows exactly what they did and how to fix it. They know how to fix it. But there's this hesitation. And I feel like it's because their heart chakra, throat chakra, intuition, their solar plexus is just off balance. It's like, again, like they know what to say, they want to say it, but it's like they get choked up because of fear of abandonment, rejection. It's like they feel like they don't want that you don't want them anymore. That's what I get with this. It's like a feeling of like, oh, they don't want me no more. They're no longer interested in me because I fumbled their heart. I fumbled their feelings. I didn't treat them right. I didn't give them everything it was they deserved. I showed them a little bit of attention. I showed them a little bit of love, just enough to kind of reel them in, and then I just dipped. I didn't continue. I didn't give them more, is what I'm hearing. And now that you've pretty much come to the conclusion that this is what it's gonna be, there's, you know, it's like you've put in enough energy, you've asked enough questions, you've done enough to show the other person that this is what what you want is them. But we about to find out, because this, bruh, why won't this person move forward? Like, what is it? You could have met this person in the wintertime as well. Tired of being alone, I want someone who knows my worth. If that is the case, this isn't for everybody. It's a specific, you know, I feel like that's what they felt when they met you, and it's like they acted on it, but they pulled back. Or maybe they just didn't plan on taking you serious. You know, you wasn't, in other words, you were like, how can I put it? You completely caught this person off guard. I don't think they had any intentions on actually taking you serious. But it was something different and special about you. It's like when they saw you, they were magnetized. They were in a trance. For some of you, your people think that you might have put a love spell on them. Tell me more about this masculine. Why won't he move forward? What's going on with this masculine? Lackluster mindset, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands at the bottom, very defensive, 5 of Swords in reverse, Son of Wands, Strength card, 3 of Swords. So we got Leo energy, more fire energy, some air energy, and some earth energy. So this person is just not moving. This masculine, or whoever this is who won't move forward, they've been through a lot of heartbreak. Not to say that you haven't, but again, someone's more evolved. They're more used to the heartbreak. As in, like, okay, I've been through this before. Yes, it fucking sucks, but it happens. I understand their lessons, the experiences, and the heartbreak is what I'm hearing. Your person is still learning that. They're still coping with that heartbreak. They're still attempting to figure out what it is that they want. It's like they're mending their heart chakra's out of balance, and they know they need to heal. They know they need a lot of healing. And then again with the 3 of Swords, if they're dealing with a third party, it's like both of y'all left at the same time, both of y'all giving the same type of energy. With the Son of Wands, it could have been very impulsive, or just very like sex driven. For them, it was all about sex, or could have happened between y'all. Could have had those type of relationships. It made you feel like a friend with benefits. Maybe they was looking for that, or simply it don't just happen. Shit, people know what the fuck they're doing. So I'm not gonna say it just happened, but maybe that's what happened. Some feelings were involved, and instead of looking at it from a positive mindset, or because they had another party situation going on, it just didn't go anywhere. I don't think they felt like it could. What I'm getting, like with this 5 of Swords in reverse, is like, I feel like your person knows that they fucked up. There's a lot of regret, a lot of remorse. But it's like they're tired. They don't know what to do. They don't know which way to go. They don't know what to say. But they're also like exhausted, drained, tired. Tired of running into dead ends and putting in all of their energy just to get nothing in return. Maybe they thought that this is what you were going to do to them, so they didn't want to put in all of their energy and investment into you. Even though with the Strength card, you see how she's hugging the lion, like there's a lot of care and a lot of nurture. I feel like that this is how they see you. The Strength card is also a healer. It's also lust, so there could have been a lot of lust between you and this person. And they acted on that or whatever, but I feel like they end up falling for you and didn't expect that. It's like you're very healing to them. You're very like cuddly and like, how can I put it? Your energy is very cozy and securing, and very stable, and they love being around your energy. They love being around you. However, their past experiences, they've been cut so many times. And again, this is not an excuse, but it is what it is. They've been cut so many times that I don't want to say broken, but it's kind of like this is what this is looking like. It's like your person's broken. I feel like they are, like with the devil in reverse, though, I feel like they are attempting to fix that. And also with the devil in reverse, as the whole energy in a relationship, it's like y'all both are realizing the addictions and the vices that are unhealthy, and y'all individually taking the time to heal oneself, and so that, excuse me, this or any other future union won't ever happen again, is what I get with that. But I also feel like, you know, your person allowed self-sabotage really to come in between this relationship. They were afraid of falling in too deep and getting cut again, is what I'm getting. Why they pretty much just dipped, you feel me? Or why they just didn't put their all into this. Tell me more. How does the masculine feel in the headspace about the feminine spirit? Thank you so much. I receive. So in the headspace, conflicted, confused, anxious, sad, obsessing, stressed, worried, impatient, impulsive, wanting to push forward but hesitant, a little angry, but still wanting to invest. With the Seven of Pentacles in their head is like, okay, well, how did this situation end up like this in the first fucking place? Whose fault is it? What accountability needs to be taken? What needs to be pointed out? What needs to be talked about? Tell me more about this, Spirit, because why they still want to invest? Even though, what's going on with this? Ten of Pentacles. Your person sees you as your person sees you as your dream, as their dream person, as their world. Maybe you've traveled with this person. Y'all from different backgrounds, or y'all just like to travel. I feel like also it's the end of a cycle as well for some of you guys. But Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, the Emperor, Ten of Cups, Judgment, and then the Hierophant at the bottom. So your person actually longs for a higher commitment. They want a higher commitment. Maybe this is something that they've been wanting for quite some time and have never been able to attain that. With the Judgment card, I feel like they made a bad judgment, and they know that. They're aware of that. They could be strategizing and planning on how to come back. For some of y'all, some of your people, they could be in such a state of like closed off, like their heart chakra's closed off, or either they're, you know, they a little broken, that they're just gonna give up. And it, you know, that it sucks, but that's just where your person is. Some of them are just gonna give up. Some of them, however, your person, again, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, you're your ideal dream person, the ideal person they see themselves married to, having a family with, doing everything it is that they could possibly imagine. They see that with you. However, there's an unbalance here with their masculine energy. The Emperor is in reverse, so there's a lot of confusion. There is no stable foundation. Their person could not feel as if that they bring enough to the table. This divine masculine can feel like they're not worthy enough, that like they're not giving enough, like they can't provide for you, is what I'm getting with the Emperor in reverse. And instead of attempting to like have a more positive mindset about things and actually talking to you to see what it is that you're looking for, they could be basing how this relationship go off of their past experiences and relationships. Like I said, your person's used to superficial ass people, and fake people. So they're trying to learn you as much as they possibly can while still not giving much information about themselves, which is pretty selfish, but it is what it is. That's the situation of this relationship right now. But they're doing that to see how they can control and gauge the relationship. In other words, should they invest time into it because they don't want to waste their time. Your person's a little impatient because, and it's more so, all of this is stemming from their past relationships. All of this is. Because I feel like you and your person share a lot of the same similarities and wants in a relationship. You want the same exact thing. However, they're allowing their past relationships to dictate this relationship once it's all said and done. Because they do, like I said earlier, they see you as very comforting and healing. They love being in your energy. But I feel like they sleeping on you. At the end of the day, like, they sleeping on you. Even though they manifested you, now that you're here, they're sleeping on you. Masculine, why do you do things like this? How are they feeling about the feminine and the heart space spirit? I mean, the head space was pretty, you know, okay, we got the 8 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, they're feeling like you gave up on them. They're feeling like that you don't want them anymore. And why should they proceed? Why should they keep going? I wonder if they've even fucking asked you what it is that you want or how you feel, or are they just gauging everything, speculating? And yeah, let me see. Let's see. We got the Tower. We got the Star, the Hierophant again, the Goddess of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So in the heart space, they do feel like that you've given up. And I feel like some of them want to give up because they know that there's still some discord. There's still some things unsaid, the balance is not there. There's still some things that need to be worked on in this relationship. They could be feeling like it's just too much that's been done on their end, and either they don't want to face what they've done, or they just feel guilty, or they feel like you might not be able to put your full, you know, trust into them. It's just a whole bunch of feelings instead of actual actions and talking. It's like, I feel like if they do say, hey, I want to be with you right now today, what we gonna do, that you're just gonna be like, fuck off. And that's the last thing that they want to hear. They'd rather leave you before you leave them. They'd rather hurt your feelings before you hurt their feelings. And not intentionally, I don't feel. And it was 3 2s when I said that, but not intentionally, but that's what I'm getting. 3 of Wands. Your person could feel very distant from you. And this is whether you live with them or not. I feel like that they feel distant. This also is the Travel card. So I already spoke on that earlier. But it's like they're waiting for something. It's like they're waiting for you to make a move. But I feel like, viewer, you've made enough moves to the point where you're kind of drained. You're tired. We do got the Dart of Pentacles at the bottom. You've made enough commitments, enough offers, only to get rejected, turned down, abandoned. And you're just like, if you don't make a move, it is what it is. I'm moving forward because you don't communicate. You're not telling me. There's too many mixed signals. There's third-party situations. It's just a lot going on. You've caused a lot of turmoil. And unless you make it known and make it very clear on what it is that you want, I'm out, is what I'm getting with the 3 of Wands. But your person is feeling the distance already, whether you talk to this person or not. They're feeling the discord, is what I'm getting with that. But also the heart space, you know, they see you as their goddess. You're very graceful, intuitive, very giving, very what's the word I'm looking for? Besides nurturing and caring and compassionate, all of those things that a divine feminine and masculine would normally be when they are more stable, done their shadow work, this is how your person sees you. And I feel like, ooh, I noticed that little bunny before. So I've never noticed this little bunny in the end. So I feel like your person sees you as the mother of their children. Whether y'all have children or not, you could already have children with this person for some of y'all out there. But they see you in the future. This is how they look at you. This is how they feel about you. You know, they want to bear children with you. They see the transformation that you've done just from the beginning of the time they met you from now. And it makes you even more attractive to them or whatever. And I feel like you just came in and really, how can I put it with this Tower? You gave them so much clarity, such an epiphany, to where everything just pretty much turned upside down in their world. And like I said, some of them feel like you put some spell work, some love spells on them. Some of you probably have. I don't recommend that shit. However, if that's what you have done, you know, You definitely got this person on one, that's for sure. Because they feel like that. It's just, at least that's how they act. That's how they feel when they're around your energy. It's very hard to resist you, in other words. And in their heart space, again, like, so even though they feel like that this is like a dead end possibly, or that it's just not going to go anywhere any further, we got the star, Aquarius energy, and Taurus energy with the Hierophant. They still long and wish for a higher commitment, because you are this person's dreams. You're their wish fulfillment. At the end of the day, this is what they want. This is what they've been wanting, which is just so interesting that they don't take a fucking move. Isn't that interesting? But it be like that, you know. And I feel like the feminine and the masculine, we both go through these situations throughout our life or whatever. And this is just one of those situations. It's part of the healing twin flame journey. There's going to be a lot of separation, a lot of back and forth, a lot of running and chasing in this dynamic. This is completely normal. However, when it gets to a point when it's prolonged, there's no progress, it's just unacceptable. And sometimes twins are, sometimes they are separated for years before they ever come back together. If they do, it just depends. Sometimes y'all only together literally for a week. It's all about the lessons that are being learned. Some twins decide to continue on this journey. Some take the lesson and leave, while others really have an actual twin flame soulmate type dynamic, which is like a very intense, strong bond over that triumphs both of those separately, together. And I feel like that's what this is, you know. But is it gonna go anywhere? That's the question. So with the feminine, we have businessman, slow to commit, but it's in reverse. So I feel like now this was you normally, you know, it says a boss will take care of you only once one woman attracted to you. So I feel like feminine in the beginning, or maybe up until just recently, you pretty much only had eyes for this person. This is once you saw this person, this is who you wanted to be with. You was for sure. You knew exactly what you wanted. You weren't looking at or thinking about anyone else. You put a lot of energy, attention, affection into this relationship. Like I said, the feminine, whoever this is, the viewer, you put a lot into this relationship. You took care of this person, and you're very attracted to them, but it's in the reverse. So I feel like you've grown impatient. You know, you've had patience with this person, but you've grown impatient, and now you could be looking for other options, or simply just focusing more on yourself. 9/9 and 27 could be significant. You're more willing to take care of self first. You've putting your focus back on yourself. How's the feminine feeling in the headspace about the masculine spirit? I show appreciation and gratitude. Thank you so much, beautiful guys in spirit. How is the feminine feeling about the masculine in the headspace? So both of y'all got emotions all over the place, because these cards just flying out. All right. Yeah. Oh, feminine, I feel you. You tired. Drained, tired, seeing a dead end. It's like a lot of back and forth energy, but then you just keep getting rejected, or just nothing's happening. We got the Empress in reverse, Taurus, Libra energy, the Fool in reverse, Aries energy, Death in reverse, Scorpio energy, the Moon in reverse, Pisces, Cancer energy, and then the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So basically the feminine is still confused as to what the hell is going on, but completely drained of putting in all this effort and love and attention. You've showed all your emotions. You've pretty much given as much as you possibly can. And from the looks of it, you tired, fed up. You don't see any growth here, any progress. It's literally like y'all are at the same stage that y'all was. I feel like shit, y'all was actually more advanced in the beginning, like when y'all first met, all the love bombing and shit. It was more advancement there, and then once it was pulled back, it was pulled back. And it hasn't moved forward. But this Six of Cups at the bottom lets me know that, again, past life relationship, it's like there's this lingering, like really deep down, like you really wish that your person would just fucking act right and tell you what it is that they want and how they feel. But at the same time, you've already come to a place where you're like, you know what, it is what it is. I'm not going to force you. I'm not about to keep embarrassing myself, making a fool of myself, you know, because the woman is not supposed to chase and pursue. That's the man's role. That's the divine masculine's role, is to chase and pursue. Well, not even chase, because who wants to be like, you don't want to chase anybody, but just pursue. Just show me that you like me, that you want to go, so that you want to date me, that you want me to be your woman, your man. You feel me? And the feminist is not supposed to do that. But it's like this masculine wants you to do that. It's like they get a thrill, they get an ego boost off of you chasing them, showing attention. This masculine needs to do some serious inner work, because that's not cool. Like, what the fuck? Well, do you want me? Do you not want me? What do you want? You know, is what I'm getting with this. And it's like there's a lot of, you know, I feel like the feminine wishes it could go back to how it was when y'all first met. There are a lot of intense emotions and situations that happen, and I feel like the feminine really would wish it could go back to that. We got the God of Swords at the bottom and the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, and then the Magician, like I said, and then the Eight of Cups. So like I said, in the headspace, the feminine is like, she wished that it could go back to how it used to be. She's attempting to, and I say she, but whatever the case is attempting to try not to think negative, to like allow these negative occurrences and experiences to taint the future of this relationship, of the excuse me, of this bond. My bad, y'all. Okay, feminists, are y'all like, some of y'all could be feeling like physically sick because you've put so much time and energy into this person just to get nothing in return, or to get very little in return, and it's starting to physically affect some of you. Or you haven't spoken up exactly what you want. Some of you haven't placed firm boundaries in place. That's what that is. Some of y'all have not placed firm boundaries, which is why your person thinks it's okay to come in and out of your life anyway. But I feel like secretly, you know, you've been manifesting them to act right, but you're just at such a point to like, you know what, this person has work to do. This person keeps missing all the signs or ignores the signs. They're constantly focused on themselves. They're more worried about themselves. Maybe I should focus and worry about myself, because me attempting to give you this energy and attention, it's like you're just taking, but you're only giving me a little in return, and I only have a little bit left on reserve for myself, is what I'm getting, which is why this Eight of Cups are here, and they're right under the Nine of Wands. You're ready for stability, for commitment. Some of you are ready for marriage. Some of you just want a stable, healthy relationship. And there's nothing wrong with wanting that. There's nothing wrong with going for that, especially if this person refuses to make a move to give you that. You know, you need to do what you got to do, feminine. What is the heart space with the feminine spirit? Oh, the heart space, the feminine is in love, which is why this could be very hurting. This could hurt the feminine very much to actually make this decision. I feel like the feminine does not want to make this decision, but the masculine has left the feminine no choice. Because it's like, how much can I get? I can't keep giving you so much of my energy and love, and you just keep playing me or playing with me. And then the Six of Cups is right at the bottom, and then it was 4 threes when I was expressing all of this. So yeah, so in the heart space, the feminine, again, she sees it as her twin flame, her divine counterpart. But since there's been no movement, there's been a lot of hurt, a lot of turmoil and hurt and stress in this relationship. That's what the Wands is about. It's all about the wounded warrior, someone who's been through a lot of shit. And it's just like, you know what? That's what the situation is. I don't know what else to do. I got to keep pushing forward. Because we got the Eight of Cups. So even in the heart space, even though the feminine is like in love, you know, what more can the feminine do? She can't make the masculine do anything. What is the advice for this relationship? What is the advice? What is the advice for this Relationship spirit. Anything else out this deck? Okay, I'm hearing no. So let me go to a different deck. Let's see. Anything from this deck I need to know, Spirit? Anything else from this deck? Give me more on the masculine's current feelings or what they would like to say. Watching you, spying you, being sneaky, trying to see if you with someone else. This person can be very nosy, always asking you questions, but like I said, not really giving up much information about themselves. But best believe they watching you, especially if you like taking a time to yourself, to like some solitude or just focusing on yourself. It's like, how can I put it? Yeah, they just watching you with secret shit. I don't know any other way to put it. Trying to see if you are actually single. If you, let's see, what's on here? No. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. So, yeah. Watching you to see if you got somebody else. To see if you talking to somebody else because they know that you're, like, very high, what's the word I'm looking for? A hot commodity. That's what I should say. A hot commodity. So they trying to see if somebody else is trying to get with you. Let's see. Heart lockdown. Work overload. Your person could be putting a lot of their time and energy into work to try to keep them off of your mind. They focused on their career. Once it's once it's said and done, your person's focused on their career. They're putting all of their energy into their career as opposed to attempting to make this bond work. They just rather ignore it. Even though they see you as somebody that they can marry. You got wedding. Someone's married, already tied the knot, entangled. Your person could just be dealing with someone else, which is why they just not coming towards you. Damn. Emotions is all over the place because these cards just keep falling all over the place. I'm not open for love, but when I am, you're going to need the combination. That could be your energy. So if this person just try to come back, you're just going to have a boundaries. Not to say that you won't accept them, but you're just not letting them come in like everything all willy-nilly and ain't nothing happen. Catfish. Locked up. Some of y'all's people is locked up. That's some of y'all. That's very little. But they could be having legal issues or whatever. It does say unexpected call or whatever. So your person could attempt to reach out to you. That's for some of y'all. Pissed off. This is powerless. Somebody's wearing false mask. And I feel like that's more so that, again, your person could have been hiding things from you that you didn't know about. But I feel like with that, they just wearing a mask on not really sharing their feelings. They act like they don't care. They act like they're not interested, but that's furthest from the truth. But they do feel regret. They feel sorry for all the things that they've put you through. We got please forgive me, I'm sorry, feeling remorseful, pity, sorry, sorrow, trouble, something that they did. So whatever it is that they did, whatever type of turmoil they put you through, they do. My bad, y'all. So like I was saying, your person's very aware of everything that took place. And I do feel like that they want to give you an apology if they haven't already. They're building up the courage to do so. Some of you could have gotten to the point where you're now not open for love. Or with the whole locked up card, that could be how your person was coming off with their emotions, is what I get. Like I said, some of them could be incarcerated, but I more so feel like that's an emotional thing. I feel like somebody's pissed off. It could be on both ends. It could be because it didn't turn out how y'all thought it was going to turn out and didn't go in someone's favor. Secrets, it says, getting caught, secrets revealed, exposed, guilty confession. So whatever was brought up to the surface, they're not too happy about you knowing about it, or really you putting the pieces to the puzzle together, or just figuring shit out. And also, like, pretty much, now that you know whatever it is that was coming in between y'all, that you're deciding to, like, just do your own thing, even though that's not what you want to do. it's like you're kind of being put with no choice. It's like your person wants you to read between the lines and be okay with everything. Like, yeah, I like you, but X, Y, and Z is happening. So just reading between the lines, I like you. That should be enough for you. And that's, it's like that type of energy is what I'm getting. It's like it says someone will tell you without telling you. And I don't think you're really too fond of that type of behavior. It's like, hey, I need to know what it is that you want. What are we going to do? Blah, 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 blah. Things along down that line. And if you're not getting that, you're just going to step. Now we have powerless, feeling stuck in your head, don't know what to do, anxiety, blinded by love. I feel like that could have been you, viewer, and now you're to the point where that energy has pretty much reciprocated itself to your person for some of you, because you're just no longer, you're finding like the courage to uninvest yourself, if that's a word. I don't even know if that's a word, but we're going to use it today. You don't want to put any more effort and investment into this because of the, it's like you've put enough in there and you haven't gotten the same thing in return. Anything else with this? There's definitely some type of money issues. You got dressed to impress, but my pockets don't fit the persona. Then in the energy before, flexing, and then ego, tight with money. So for some of y'all, this was going on in this situation. Already involved, run. Things will not change. Keep moving forward. Will only tell you what you want to hear. That could have been what you've been experiencing, because this person is already involved, just pretty much telling you what you want to hear so you can stay. Let's see, we got obsessed and then yearning. So I feel like with this, yearning got missing you, thinking about you, the good times, I never had someone like you, and then obsessed, I'm yours, your mind, the chemistry is insane. I can't keep my hands off you. These two cards both kind of came out like crossed in the reverse. So I feel like this is how y'all both kind of feel about each other. I won't say obsessed. Some of your people could definitely be obsessed with your energy. And I feel like it's more so of just like, you know, your energy is very different from what they're used to dealing with. So they've never really, they don't know what to do with it. In other words, they like you a lot, but they don't know what to do with your energy. It could be overwhelming, intimidating for some. It could just be like the thing that they've always wanted is here, and again, they just don't know what to do with it. I feel like your energy definitely realigns people's energies. It allows them to see things in themselves that they chose to possibly ignore in the beginning. And that's why it's another reason why it's hard for them to like kind of let go of you. Again, it's just something different about you is what keeps them close, like in eyesight, but not enough for them to actually give you any type of commitment or any type of any fucking thing is what I'm getting. Let's wrap this up. Anything else I need to know about this situation? We're not doing all of that. Let's see. Home, new home, moving together. Let's make it official. So you could live with this person, or they could just be wanting to actually make things official, yet ignoring. So if you're living with this person, y'all could go through little periods of ignoring each other, not talking, not speaking. If you're not living with this person, again, I feel like that this person, y'all to each other, y'all feel like y'all are home to each other, but at the same time, it's like a distance. It's like some type of energy field in between y'all where I feel like y'all both received enough rejection, you're just not willing to put up with any more. So any little ounce of rejection, you're just kind of going to be like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to ignore the situation. Or that could just be one person doing that. Take what resonates. Then we got alone, solitude, quarantine, withdrawal, contemplation, antisocial, ex-lover at the bottom. So with the alone card, that could be feeling like, that could be both of y'all feeling alone in this relationship, in this bond, whatever it is that you have going on. Y'all could both be needing some solitude, some time to self, or time to self to be alone, to talk. For my couples, the ones that do live together, y'all need some time alone, and y'all need to talk and communicate everything, get it all out. Because if you're going to continue with this person, know that it will take time for this to it'll be worth it, but it will take time for them to go through their healing. So are you willing to be supportive But if you're not, if you're just tired, like a lot of the feminines are, the feminine energy, whether that's male or female, a lot of people is just tired. And could be withdrawing themselves and being antisocial, really just contemplating on what it is that they want to do. Because even though on the feminine energy side, all the signs and everything, you're gathering all the momentum and energy to walk away from this relationship, at the heart space, the love is there. You feel me? So it's like, I feel like the feminine, both parties are taking time to figure out what it is that they want to do. Both of them are realizing that this is a cycle, and that they don't want to keep going through the same thing. So I do feel like that there's been some clarity on both ends. You make me happy being with you. I can be with you what is that? I can be myself with you. And then drama at the bottom. So y'all might not be necessarily experiencing drama, but just all of the confusion and the mixed messages and stuff is causing drama, or it's caused drama in the past or recently. But at the same time, y'all tend to focus more on the exciting times. I feel like that y'all have more exciting times than there is any type of negativity or drama. The drama could be very little compared to the excitement, the happiness that you bring to each other. And it's probably from situations or conversations that needed to happen in order for y'all to start this healing process, to keep it going. Like, the energy's already started. It's just on whether the parties wants to actually keep it going. So that's all I have for y'all with this reading, y'all. If y'all find it that it resonates, let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. I hope this resonates. Peace, love, and light.